Is it me or is there no song of the summer yet? And there's been so many releases this year, but no song of the summer, and it's honestly so concerning, so let's talk about it. But before I get into the video, why is the subscribe button still red? Like, don't you know that if you subscribe, you're getting a ticket into the best club ever, the Tasty's Club, filled with people who have music taste, movie taste, and just every single taste ever. So I would love if you subscribe and became a Tasty! Song of the summer is a term used to describe song or songs that trend for a particular summer. Like in 2019, we got Old Town Road by Lil Nas X and Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. In 2020, the only song I can quite recall is WAP by Cardi B. In 2021, we got Butter by BTS. In 2022, we got As It Was by Harry Styles. In 2023, we got Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift. And in 2024, we got Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, Beautiful Things by Benson Bone, Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan, Texas Hold'em by Beyonce, and so much more. And in 2025, we got well, this is awkward. 2025 is actually not giving us anything. So, yeah, 2025, what's happening? We have no song of the summer. And I think I've gathered 4 reasons to why I think that we aren't getting any song of the summers this year. And why we might get some maybe a little bit later down into the year. But this year is dry. It kind of reminds me of 2022. Like, we had no song of the summers for the half. Well, let me say hits. We had no hits for the first half, and we just had a bunch of hits. But in terms of song of the summers, the only thing I can remember is As It Was by Harry Styles. But yeah, let's get into the reasons to why I think that there is no song of the summers this year, and why we might get some maybe a little bit down in the year if these fan bases actually change. First, I don't think that you can try and make a song of the summer hit. Let's take it from Sabrina Carpenter's hit song Espresso in 24. No one planned for it to be to reach the audience that it did, and it turned out to be one of the biggest songs of 2024, and it turned Sabrina from a rising artist to a mainstream star in just a matter of months. And I don't think that she was oh yeah, this is gonna be the song that blows up. I think that it was really not planned. She actually had no idea. Well, not everyone knows what song's gonna blow up, but I honestly, to how she was in mainstream media, I don't think that she thought that song would reach where it had. Maybe she thought it was gonna be blow up, but not to where it had been. Let's look at Please Please Please. Everyone, when she dropped the teaser, was oh, this is such a fumble, it's not gonna do as well as Espresso, and it turned out to be her first #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, which is the opposite of Let's Look at Manchild, because everyone was saying that, oh, this is gonna be the song of the summer, and and I definitely felt song of the summer vibes from the song. I just knew that it wasn't gonna be as massive what people thought, because it was kind of being forced to become a song of the summer. Not by Sabrina, but her fans, who kept saying that, oh, this is gonna be a song of the summer, this is gonna be the song of the summer, which probably just, I guess they jinxed it. But the force that it had, with everyone saying it's gonna be a song of the summer, everyone literally streamed it on the first day and just stopped streaming it for the rest of the couple of days in the week, because no one was actually serious. They were just saying that it's gonna be a song of the summer, which was kind of forceful, which made people don't want to turn into a song of the summer, right? Because a song of the summer is not something that you can make. Oh my god, I said song of the summer so many times, it's absolutely crazy. Also, let's look at Intro by Ariana Grande. This song is literally just an intro on her album Eternal Sunshine, and I just knew that if it was just a little bit longer, it could have been one of the most streamed songs on Eternal Sunshine. And this song was not planned to be this big whatsoever. It was just really an intro. So my point is that you cannot predict a song of the summer or force a song of the summer. It just kind of happens. It just slowly just rises. So you can't just say, oh, this is gonna be my song of the summer, or I'm telling you it's gonna be one of the worst songs, or the most underperformed song ever. And my second point is that normally back in the day, what determines a hit is if it's being played on radio or if it's being shown on televisions or being used in commercials. But these days, it's what's trending on TikTok and if the song is on Billboard Hot 100. And to how trends are skyrocketing, and every single day there's a new trend, there's a different trend. A song cannot trend for long. And as we get a song that is possibly a hit, in literally a couple of weeks we lose it with another trend because our attention spans are so short. And if I'm being completely honest, I am a victim to this. Like, my attention span, like, give me a video that is more than a couple minutes and I am leaving, and I swear. Which brings me into my third reason, that there has been so much Song of the Summer released this year, but we just got over it, you know? Like, let's first talk about hits in general, like hits for the year. We got Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, Revolve Endure by Tate McRae, and Sports Car, and Love Me Not by Moonbeam Ice Cream. Magical Mystical by Benson Bowen, Better Dave Size by JoJo Siwa. Okay, I'm being completely honest now, but there's been actually so much Song of the Summers where it's actually kind of crazy. But like, the reason why we don't have one, like a strong contender, is because we have attention spans of a fart. Like, if the song ain't, like, if it isn't, I'm so sorry, why am I stuttering? If it isn't a trend that is like a continuous trend that goes on for months and months and months, then the song is not going to trend. But if it's like a trend for like a day or a couple of weeks, then that is why Song of the Summer or hits, I'm gonna start to say hits and not Song of the Summer. Like, I'm gonna bite my tongue. The hits are just dropping. My fourth reason is music videos. What normally keeps a song a hot topic for a long period of time is a well-produced and directed music videos. But these days, again, like my big theme here is just attention spans. Like, our attention spans are actually so short. It's unbelievable. But like, we can sit through, well, I can sit through a 3 to 5 minute video, despite what I said earlier about like I can't do it for more than 1 minute, but I can actually sit through a music video for like 3 to 5 minutes. But some people can't sit through a music video for 3 to 5 minutes, like a 3 to 5 minute music video. And music videos, like, these visuals can really push a song massive. That is what music videos are for, and they can literally help a song push massive. But these days, a music video just normally gets a bunch of views in its first day and just gets forgotten about like the second it turns 24 hours. Like, you just see the views start dropping and dropping and dropping. And it wasn't like this in 2019 and 2018. So what I think is that we're evolving in this, right? We're evolving in these short attention spans, and this is really bad for us. Like, my big theme is just, or to why I think that there isn't any Song of the Summer, is that our attention spans are so incredibly low, and we are just yearning for a new trend. So as a new song drops, we are already like planning to move on to a next one. Like, we want this one. Like, if we listen, like, as a song drops and we listen to it, we're like, oh, this is fire. When can I hear the next one? But anyways, that's all I have to say. I might have said some things wrong in this video, but I'd love to hear your opinion. So comment down below, and I'd honestly just love to hear you guys' opinion. And subscribe to be a part of the best club on YouTube, Tasties. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Mwah.